We sent 26 of the most popular electrolyte drinks to an independent lab and found detectable lead in 18 of them. The brands marketed as cleanest and most pure had some of the highest contamination levels we measured. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about electrolyte drinks and post-workout hydration. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. Here's the thing. You just crushed a workout. You are sweating. You are depleted. You reach for that premium electrolyte drink because you care about your health. You paid extra for the clean label, the minimal ingredients, the influencer endorsement, and you are literally pouring heavy metals directly into your bloodstream at the exact moment your body is most vulnerable to absorbing them. This is not fear-mongering. This is laboratory data. And when our lab technician called us twice to confirm the results, I knew we had stumbled onto something the fitness industry does not want you talking about. Because the brands spending millions on marketing themselves as pure and clean are the same brands showing up with measurable contamination. Meanwhile, some of the cheapest options on Amazon came back cleaner than products costing 4 times as much. The premium price tag is not buying you purity. It is buying you marketing. So here's what the independent laboratory analysis actually showed. We tested 26 electrolyte products. Everything from LMNT to Liquid IV to Drip Drop to random Amazon brands. We tested for lead, cadmium, arsenic, and mercury. 18 products came back with detectable lead levels. 11 had cadmium, 7 showed arsenic. Now before you panic, understand that detectable does not automatically mean dangerous. But here's where it gets concerning. California Prop 65 sets a daily limit of 0.5 micrograms of lead for reproductive toxicity warnings. Several products we tested would put you near or over that threshold with just 1 serving. And who drinks just 1 serving after a hard training session? You are probably doing 2 or 3 scoops. Now you are potentially tripling your exposure. The science on low-level chronic lead exposure is clear. It accumulates in bone tissue, it affects cognitive function, it disrupts hormone signaling. There is no safe level of lead exposure according to the CDC, none. Let me explain why this contamination happens in the first place. Electrolyte products require mineral salts: sodium, potassium, magnesium. These minerals are mined from the earth, and the earth contains heavy metals. The cheaper the sourcing, the less purification happens before it ends up in your drink. Some companies use pharmaceutical-grade minerals that go through extensive purification. Others use industrial-grade minerals that were never intended for human consumption. The label says the same thing: sodium chloride, magnesium citrate. But the purity levels are completely different. And here's the kicker. There is no requirement to test finished products for heavy metal contamination before selling them. The FDA does not mandate it. Companies can self-regulate, and most choose not to test at all because ignorance is plausible deniability. So what should you actually do with this information? First, stop assuming expensive means clean. Our testing showed 0 correlation between price and purity. Second, look for brands that publish third-party certificates of analysis with heavy metal testing. If they do not publish it, they probably have not done it. Third, consider making your own electrolyte drink. Sea salt, potassium chloride, magnesium, citrate, lemon juice, water. You control the sourcing. You control the purity. Fourth, if you are going to buy commercial products, stick with brands that specifically market heavy metal testing as part of their quality control, not just good manufacturing practices. Actual tested and verified contamination levels. The bigger picture here is that the supplement industry operates in a regulatory gray zone. The companies making your recovery drinks have no legal obligation to ensure they are free from toxic metals. They rely on you trusting the label, trusting the marketing, trusting that premium branding equals premium quality. It does not. The fitness industry is a business. Your optimization is secondary to their profit margins. That is not cynicism. That is how markets work. The only protection you have is information. And now you have it. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then.